Hello everybody, Eccentric Flower here. It's a beautiful day. I want to tell you about the situationship. So, I met this guy at a fundraiser event, and he was one of the guest speakers at this event. Very well spoken, very handsome, very well respected and admired in his community. But this is the first time I ever heard of him. So at the end of the night, he approaches me, and he was a gentleman. He was really nice and everything. So he asked if we could exchange numbers, and so we did. So our first phone conversation, I noticed that he was quite different from what, he was quiet, didn't have a whole lot to say. And then I noticed that he didn't really put forth a lot of effort into getting to know me, not on a consistent basis. I noticed all of the inconsistencies. I get it. He's a busy man. I understand that. I'm busy too. I'm a single mother. I'm in the military. I work. I have to do everything myself. I get it. But I've always told him that nobody is too busy for the person that they're into. Nobody's that busy that they can't make time for a person that they're into. So, but he denied it, of course, and would say things like, "Yeah, I really like you, and I'm not trying to ignore you. I'm just really busy or whatever." He would say all those things, but his actions said something completely different. So, long story short, I find out this man is married. Then he gave me his middle name. Now, again, that was the first time I ever heard of him. Okay, so the name that he gave me, I naturally accepted it. Okay, so when I found all this stuff out, I realized that he lied to me about almost everything he told me. Okay, and for a long time, I felt bad about myself. I beat myself up a lot, because I was like, why did I give him so many chances? Why did I open myself up like that? He kept showing me in so many ways that he really didn't like me. But I kept giving him chance after chance. And till I found out he was married, and he was lying to me about almost everything. So anyway, I came to a revelation. I realized that his actions, his behavior towards me had nothing to do with me or my self-worth. It had everything to do with him, his poor character, his insecurities. Because what kind of a person would, number one, cheat on his wife, and then on top of that, cheat with a woman who is vulnerable, who is a widow, and still grieving, and choose to play with her? What kind of a person is that? Who raised you? If that guy ever come across this video, I want to say to you, sir, I thank you. I thank you. I thank you for coming into my life and exposing the part of me that needed the most work. And I hope and pray that you receive all things good in your life because you helped me. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart, but don't get it twisted. I still don't want to see you again. After I told him I never want to see you or hear from you again, and I immediately blocked him. That hasn't changed. Even though I found an appreciation for this situationship, I still don't want to see him again. But I thank you. But anyway, I know this is kind of long, but I hope it made sense. And I want to tell you something. If you're going through a situationship or have been through one, don't beat yourself up, okay? Because it has nothing to do with you as a person or your self-worth. It has everything to do with them, their poor character, and their insecurities, okay? Yeah. I want you all to have a great day and a great weekend because you deserve it. I deserve it and you deserve it. Bye.